Hey there. So the official gameplay trailer for Star Wars Battlefront 2 has been released. So this is coming out later because I was away from my computer all day. So this is the first I'm looking at really any of the Star Wars Battlefront 2 that was revealed today. So I probably won't do a huge breakdown of all the stuff, but I'm going to watch a few of the gameplays of some parts in live streams, and probably either tomorrow or Monday will be when I will talk, kind of go over my impressions about the specific, like from the live stream and the Star Wars YouTubers, over that stuff with you. Because since I do more game playing than all this breakdown stuff, I do want to include it, so this is why it's here. Though for the more detailed stuff, I recommend you check out Star Wars HQ or Battlefront updates. But anyhow, let's look at the gameplay trailer, and then afterwards I'm going to do a breakdown. Clone Troopers Phase 1 armor. Naboo. I saw part of that, the battle droids. B1. Oh. From the perspective of clones. Phase 2. It's that sound that endless starfighter.
Sector is clear.
Whoa. What's that sound not familiar. Is that a cheap stuff? Interesting shoe design. Definitely. What's cheap shoes? Ooh, man. Is that Chewbacca? Death Trooper, Boba Fett. Okay, that makes sense. Is that those are I think for the new X-wings, the resistance X-wings.
Uranus assignments, they are unusual.
Whoa. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. So I'm going to slow it down to 0.75 and go through more carefully. Now, so I can look. Oh, before I continue, looks very nice. In fact, the CGI here I think looks better than some of the prequel CGI. And yes, and I just want to address that CGI, as it becomes better, or the old stuff doesn't look as good. But video games typically I don't think do as have a higher CGI or don't use as good of quality CGI as movies would, simply because they got a lot of other data they need to store, gameplay mechanics and all that. But when it clearly looks better than the movies, hope for overusing CGI, then I think the CGI is pretty bad. But it's nice. Almost the CGI that the prequels should have had. But anyhow, now let's actually break it down. So you got First Order Stormtroopers, obviously, but kind of reminiscent a bit of the opening scene. Oh, that's neat how they switch it. Switching it directly to the the Imperial Stormtroopers from First Order to Imperial, and I think okay now different setup slightly, but those just perfect switch over. So nice. Looks like they're on the Tantive floor, and then they switch over to the clones, going backwards in times. The First Order Stormtroopers inspired by Imperial Stormtroopers who were inspired by the Clone Troopers. That's a Ventor class Star Destroyer in the background, so that's nice. They're on Kamino, obviously. I had no idea what the First Order Stormtroopers were, by the way, but the Imperial ones definitely tentative for. And there's LAAT gunships, probably LAAT/I. Okay. Naboo. Definitely. I hope that there was a map as well. Maybe that'd be an interesting map. I think it'd be need to see. Probably definitely gonna get the city. When I destroy Starfighter, the bad droids themselves, and they're showing wear and tear almost. The security ones and the MTC multitude transport. Looks like they're in seed there. Not inching. AATs. Almost starting. So the DC-15A. I always wanted that in the original Star Wars Battlefront game, and now it's there. I do hope though the DC-15 blaster rifle is also included. I don't see why not. Oh, the Z6 rotary cannon or heavy cannon. I forget exactly what it's called. But yes, and it's how they have in this Clone Wars series rather than the original Battlefront 2 game, which I always wish they had it like this. And it looks like they got backpacks on, which is nice to see. Do hope there's some other things like dual reading, but those definitely phase 2. So that is a very neat scene in my opinion. That tree is so neat. It almost looks like doing a festival with there's some kind of fruit on it. It's hard to say. And B2 Super Battle Droids. What was that? A shotgun. I think that's the same shotgun that was in Star Wars Republic Commando. Which I didn't care for as much, I think, as the main weapon. I hope they do have the DC-15M blaster rifle, or whatever it's called, in cannon, I forget. I know the DC-15M interchangeable weapon system in Legends. I'm not sure what its name in canon is. I do hope they include that, but the fact that they got the shotgun used by the Trandoshians that you could pick up in this game, I think is a good sign. And ATRTs. Well, did the droid just throw a grenade? No, it hit a detonator to blow something up. So we could have remote explosives in this game. That's gonna be nice. And that looks like some kind of sniper rifle. And one V-wing starfighters. I wonder how they'll behave in this game. Nicely in cockpit view too. I wish they had that in the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 game, but the V-wing starfighters, I wonder how they're gonna act. I know in the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 game they acted as bombers, but they're really more of interceptors. I hope they do it more based off the cannon. And because they now do have the Y-wings they can use for Republic interceptors.
Sector is clear.
That I hope that's gonna be. I hope that is an attachment that will give you like some extra abilities on the battlefield, maybe easier to see enemies, which I think would be a much better system than the current scam post. Sorry about that. I'll be sure to edit this. Okay, now that I responded to that message, let me finish going through this. So I do hope that looks like the DC-15 blaster rifle. That's good to see. Pauldrons. But I do hope that's like a replacement scan port on multiple and more of a visor thing. So it looks like Darth Maul can throw his lightsaber, which is gonna be neat. Ooh. I wish I knew what that was. Ooh, that was a neat change. That must be that looks like the T7 Ion disruptor or whatever. What was that? That looks like to be in the multi-tube transport. That's neat. I think that's how the personal shoot should be. Not how they currently have it, which this makes more sense in my opinion. Jet troopers, red markings by the looks of it. I hope we can customize markings a lot. This is Yeah, that looks like Chewbacca, and that's Kashyyyk. And Chewbacca was on Kashyyyk in the Clone Wars, for those who were about Crosshair campaign with. Which for heroes, I am perfectly fine with. Vehicles and regular infantry, regular standard troopers classes, I don't want those crosshairs. But heroes, I'm kind of fine with. Because, you know, that way you can have each hero, you don't have carbon copies of heroes, which I think there was some of that in the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 game, and this can kind of avoid that. I think that's Chewbacca. Oh, that's gonna be neat. That's Yavin with Death Troopers. Tatooine with Boba Fett. That does make sense. rebels. Yoda's going against Maul. So we now do know that. So we have 6 heroes confirmed now. We got Rey, Kylo Ren, Yoda, Darth Maul, some kind of rookie hero, I'm guessing. I'm thinking Chewbacca in the Clone Wars get up. And then, who was the last one? And Boba Fett. Sorry about that. It kind of reminiscing this, I don't know, from the Force Awakens. Those I believe I said before are Resistance X-Wings, T-70, those must be for those types. Millennium Falcon. Kind hard to tell what kind it was, but I think they did that on purpose because there are appearance modifications. Okay, I think this might be from the the story campaign, which I'm gonna love, I hope. Got the Corvette, Rachel class Corvette, and there's some kind of shipyard by the looks of it. Hopefully, yeah, cause that. And white uniform, so I'm thinking that puts us from the IC, and then we got that special droid that delivers a message direct from Palpatine, I forget the name. That looks like an MCAD Liberty type Star Cruiser, which is going to be easy. The home one is the most famous type, and we got CR-90 Corellian Corvettes. Hope we get some Hammerhead Corvettes and other types of ships as well. But yeah, hope we can get true and proper space battles in this game. Because the previous game was real lacking. Maybe not necessarily, and I do maybe hope some space to land combat, but it has to maybe make sense in sense. Like only one faction, like there's a free fighting above, free fighting below. I'm not sure. I do hope they have some kind of space to ground combat. Well, something. Maybe can only be like only starfighters launch from ships in orbit and fly down. Especially if like it's the invading fleet, like on Naboo. The separatist fleet is up above and if you want a starfighter you have to spawn up there, hopefully jump into the starfighter, however they do it, and you fly down to Naboo. But the Republic forces can fly up to destroy the ships up there. That's how I think it should be done. Like they attack the in the canon the force that is attacking or the plans that went back and forth for who was attacking for each side. Kind of random thing, but that's definitely I think how space to ground combat would be great if they include it. I don't think they are. I don't know if they are. I doubt it, but I hope they did do it. And if not, I hope they do it in the third one, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna be doing. But I'm just honest through that and there is something. And I hope that rebels can steal Imperial vehicles too, like a rebel can steal a ATST from an Imperial, can steal maybe not the AT-ATs, but some of the smaller vehicles. I think that would just be neat, but that's all the time I have for today. I'll be giving you my impressions of the actual gameplay once I view it. I am planning on doing that actually after I'm recording this. And I'm recording this without my traditional exit cards, so they'll probably be placed over the screen somewhere, just so I don't have to do too much editing, probably. But if I have it, I apologize for deceiving you.